Hi folks, this is Donnie D. Some of you probably recognize that contraption sitting there as my home modified clay pigeon or clay bird trap or thrower that I modified so it will also throw clay rabbits. And what I'm going to do is show you how to change it from rabbit thrower to clay bird thrower. And really you don't have to do anything. The only thing that's going to change from where it is now is doing what I'm getting ready to show you how to do and what to do, is it will change the altitude or the height or the throwing angle for the clay birds. It'll put it at a bit higher angle, which is probably what you want. But anyway, I'm just going to show you real quick what you need to do, and it's real simple. Alright, first thing I got to do is cover up this gaping hole in the throwing arm that I had to cut in there to allow the clay rabbits to drop through to go down to the clay rabbit ramp. So what I did, I made this out of regular old aluminum flashing. I doubled up on the width piece. As you can see, I got two pieces there, just glued together with some, I believe, some Gorilla Glue. And what I'll do is I'll slide this right onto here, and it'll slide right over that, and that'll cover up that hole. And this little bar that's a guide for the clays that goes up here normally anyway, that's what holds it on, along with that little channel lip thing that you see there. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I've got that slipped on there. I did not use the little bar piece here and take the time to bolt that on. Just wasn't necessary. I was just doing this for purpose of showing you that now the big hole is covered up. But normally this bar is for little nuts and bolts that bolt this thing and hold it down. Alright, then I'll show you the next step. Alright, next thing we need to do is remove the wheel, the throwing wheel, clay rabbit launching or throwing wheel, and it's held on by that Allen screw, Allen key, whatever you want to call it, right there. I've already loosened it, and all I've got to do now is pull the wheel, and it pops right off. Alright, that gets the throwing wheel out of the way. Alright, next thing I need to do is prop the thrower up for the purpose of taking the weight off of this foot right down here, and I'm going to do that using that old paint can, but you can use a block of wood or a piece of 2x4, or you can make yourself a little prop. That probably would be wise. I'll probably do that myself, make myself a little prop that I carry with this thing. But anyway, I'm going to prop her up right now. Hold on. Alright, as you can see, I've got the paint can and the normal foot that the bird thrower rests on sitting up on the paint can. That's taking the weight and off of this leg here, taking the weight off of that. And next thing I'm going to do is remove the ramp that you see there, this ramp that you see here that goes up to this, all this stuff here. And in order to do that, there's that white screw, 2, 3 screws that I'll remove, and I'll pop that ramp right off, and I'll do that now. Alright, I've got those 3 screws kind of backed out, but they're still in just enough to hold it in place. This little piece of sheet metal that you see right here, the purpose of it is to keep the clay from falling out of the chute and hitting the floor. This guide that sort of forces the rabbit clay down into this ramp here. It sends it down to the throwing wheel. So I'm just going to pull that right out. That's all there is to it. And I've already, like I said, backed those screws out, so I'm just going to pop those loose and take this ramp off. See if I can get over here so I'm not in the way so too bad. And there you go. And that'll slide right off, and that's that ramp there out of the way. And now you are done. You don't need to do anything else. There's absolutely no need to remove any of this stuff. It would just be a big pain in the butt to do. There's just simply no reason to do it. All I'm going to do is pull the paint can out. And as you can see, let me get the camera so I can show you. As you can see, the foot that the clay bird thrower would normally sit on the ground is now touching the ground. and the clay thrower is clearly at a much higher angle for throwing clay birds. So now you're ready to throw clay birds. And in order to put it back to throw clay rabbits, just do everything I just showed you, just do it in reverse. And you'll have everything right back to throw rabbits. And like I said, if you don't mind throwing the birds at a lower angle, and some people want to throw them at a low angle sometimes, depending on what they're trying to accomplish, you don't have to do anything that I just did. You can throw clay birds or clay rabbits in the rabbit configuration. But anyway, and obviously nothing was hooked up to a battery while I'm doing this. The power switch obviously was off. And this main power spring, very important. Anytime you're working on this gizmo, doing anything working on it, always disconnect this main power spring, and that makes it so it cannot hurt you, because these things can hurt you if you're not careful and don't know what you're doing. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you how to go from clay rabbits to just clay birds. And it didn't take too long, did it? Anyway, this is Donnie D, and I hope I hadn't confused you too bad. This is Donnie D. I'll see you later. Bye.